Siege targets eradicators. Now, brutal, that's problem with the brutal remains cannot be upgraded. So survivals are less than the eradicators. This is a load cannon 1 mount build. The eradicators are pretty much the same. I've played around with the armors. They were all folded for right. I've changed up to the rad D6R on one with the ballistic resistor on this. Then rad resistor, rad D6R on this. That was primarily because we were having the problem with the throwers. Then this one is ballistic resistor with all folded ferrite. This was the original build. I had load mount 2, but I changed that out for 1. And this, I've just done the refits. This is thrice I've refitted this to do some tests because the fifth ship is always taking the damage and it is not helping. The ballistic survival is up to 9161 with the resistor giving 270, which is not much. Then 1511 from the alloy, and well, there's not much else from these. The load cannon mount did give ballistic survival. That didn't help at all because of the lowered combat speed against the throwers. So I put in 1 plate, then 2, and now it's 3 D6C plates on this. So this suffers on the radioactive survival, but that makes up because of the combat speed from the Hyper 30, the load cannon mount, and obviously the engine, and then the nuclear accelerator 3 as well. So this is more or less a max speed build where the movement, it's at 81 combat speed plus what you get from the combat speed aura, and 3%, which is a duplicate aura cap of 5. So it's a pretty fast fleet, so to speak. I'm going to put in steelheads and we're going to test this fleet out. There's been a problem with the map loading up. So let's test it on a 101 or let's say a 102. This tends to do more damage. This is made for the Shrikes, but we can test it out on this. There are certain areas where it can help if I use a pinch, but for now I won't. So path will be counterclockwise. This can be picked off, so I'll try from this edge here because the load cannon mount does allow. Yeah, I almost got it. I'm going to take a few hits here. Not much damage taken. Now here, just target this thrower at the back, but don't get hit by this cannon. And go for this javelin here. I could go in from here, but I like this angle, which makes it clear. So target this. Watch out for this cannon. Don't get hit by that. There, took a shot from there. Quite a few. Not good. Now this thrower here and this thrower here, target this and just keep going. I didn't target it, but it's alright. Next, this thrower here. That's taken off. Target the javelin, 2 shots on that. Target the next one. Keep moving. I got 2 throwers here. Target this and go. Here. Stun, kill. Let's check. Now, damage is really not relevant here. I'm going to go into the next target. I should have stopped before killing off the last ship, last turret. This is 5% radioactive damage taken and 9% ballistic. That is the worry. It should have been about 7, which is on the lower side. So that's 28 minutes taken. And this is, looking at the ship health, it's difficult with all those numbers showing there. So this is fine. 28, 29, 29, 27. This ship 5, that's taken the max damage, even with the high ballistic resistances. The long range javelins will target the 5th ship. I'll do a 101 and we can check then. When I go into this, I'll just turn the fleet and just, spread them apart. And we can go through the damage taken. That'll be kind of an indication as to what I was trying to explain about the ship 5 taking the max damage. Now, for the 4 eradicators, they are at U2. 3 are at U2. 1 is at U3. I'll just turn them here, and I just want to have a quick look at what the damage caused in the last ship. So that's the brutal here. Ship 1, 2, 3, and then the 4, that is ship 5. So ship 5, you can see ship 4 has taken the least damage. Ship 3, a bit of damage. Ship 2, barely much damage, and the brutal, not much damage. So ship 5, the damage bar, that is a cause for concern. So the other thing is to dock the fleet, put the ship 5 in the slot 4 and swap the other one out. But we'll see how this goes. So it was, I think, 28-minute repair. And target that thrower and keep going right up to it. Move back, because otherwise you'll end up taking a shot from this javelin here. Now at this point, you turn here, target this, then move in, target this thrower, turn, fire, and move off. Okay, we're going here, we're going to take this out. And then I'm going to turn in here, target the thrower, and turn back up. Keep moving, don't stop. Now target this javelin, but keep it at max range so the thrower doesn't hit you. Then this javelin here. And then target this thrower, but move up and do not stop. The last bit of the thrower did dent my fleet. Now lower, as you go down, target the thrower here and move away. Don't stop. Now you can. Same thing here, target this thrower, move. Here you could use a pink, it will save you repair, but I'm just going to keep moving and use the speed against the throwers. There we go. That's 28 minutes, and you can check the damage. Ship 5 again has taken more damage than the rest of the other ships. This is 8% rat damage, should have been about 6, and 8% ballistic damage. Here, now you can see very clearly the damage taken by the 5th ship. Even with that high boosted ballistic survival, it is the 5th ship taking the damage, and it is not rat damage, it is the javelins that's hurting it. They're targeting the last ship. This has not taken much damage, either on this or this or this. It is the 5th ship. There is something wrong with the mechanics whereby the javelins only lock on to the 5th ship in the slot, irrespective of your survivals. Yes, increased survival will help reduce that damage, but even that 1% damage coming through is going to hurt the fleet. So that's 1 hour 11 minutes for a set. It could be less. I've done it at under an hour, but this is kind of the basics of doing these two targets. Set complete. I hope that this would be helpful.